we all know that AI can edit your content by using things like Opus and Descript, but the question is, should it edit your content?
We're gonna dive into exactly how we use this software, our clients use this software, and how you can use this to save money, and also in a way that your content doesn't look like it's being done by AI.
Exactly. So that's the real goal here of
Yeah.
like how to actually use these softwares that we've spent, hundreds of hours in. The how side of it, that's the real key. So that's what we're diving into today. Let's get started. Now comes I'm recording my content.
Yay.
I'm saving money. I'm doing 2 episodes a month instead of 4, but I'm really efficient. Okay. Is it okay if I use AI to edit my stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's been really weird. A lot of the pushback on AI, I think mainly is GPT and copywriting.
Slop.
Yeah, for sure.
Bad AI. That's what the pushback
for sure.
is.
Some of the AI that we're talking about is more, and you'll see this in Riverside and Zencaster and other recording platforms have this now too, where they could clean up your audio for you. Just basic stuff. And you'll even see this on Zoom does this as well. Then there's other platforms like Descript and Opus, which are the AI is more involved in that. It's going to go into the content and it's going to actually grab stuff. In the case of Opus, it'll grab clips for you. In Descript, it'll actually have it displayed and it'll give you suggestions on what it can take out automatically before you even begin editing. Mm-hmm. So a lot of that stuff is AI assisted, but not like really AI driven. I think what makes people get a little bit sour is when they just use GPT purely for copywriting, and these are just engagement is another one that seems to rub people the wrong way.
Yeah.
I think right now where it's at, there's going to be, and people talk about a bubble popping with AI, maybe the investment is too deep and it really shouldn't be. I think for what I just described, having it involved in a small level is going to be great for the time commitment. It's going to be great for the actual money commitment that you have to making video.
Yep.
It's just, again, it's the sliding scale of how much you want to be involved and how much you're fine maybe doing some editing. It's a lot easier to do now, though, through AI. And no, it's not a podcast run by AI. It's all done by you. It's just assisted some of these other tasks that just plug up time, right? Especially with the audio editing thing's a huge one.
Yeah. So AI is still, for content, is just at the point where I'm not going to do this. Okay, have AI do it then. Meaning, like, I have a podcast and I'm not going to edit the clips. So, like, there will be no clips. And then I'm like, okay, then it's okay. Now you can use AI. That's going to get you some
Get you
clips.
in the game, yeah.
Get you in the game, exactly.
For sure.
So I'll go on my soapbox for a second, which is Descript, right? Mm-hmm. I got to give them a lot of credit because I don't know how many influencers they've hired, but probably thousands, right? To promote Descript. Now, every single video is some creator of any any type saying, wow, look at this. I can put my video in and look, it has captions. I can cut the end and this end. I can put B-roll over it. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's okay. I'm not saying that's bad.
Yeah.
But 2 things. Number 1, if AI edits anything, AI edits like AI edits. So your output looks like it was edited by AI.
Yes, that is.
Everybody knows.
For sure.
Everybody is aware, right?
Yeah.
So that's number 1. Number 2, my number 1 argument for not using AI to edit your stuff has nothing to do with AI. It has everything to do with you editing it. Meaning, when there's a person who does it for you, you're never gonna get excited about AI editing your stuff again. Because having a human being, like having a folder sent to you, a Google Drive folder, and go, hey Ryan, here's your 7 clips from this episode. And you open them and they're all spelled correctly. They all have the right overlays. Mm-hmm. They're all done based on an SOP. So they're all chosen based on your own criteria. Then when you upload them to LinkedIn and write a post about them, it works. It generates leads. that reality, if you haven't experienced that yet, AI is still exciting. I totally get that. But man, once you have a person do it for you, then you'll never think AI is awesome for editing your videos. Like, it's just such a night and day difference in the barrier. Like, then people would say to me, yeah, who can afford that? Everybody. Video editing is not expensive. What's expensive is finding a video editor who's good, right? Or the time it may take to find one that's good.
Yeah.
But once you have one or two or three that all fit the culture, fit the vibe, work on time, show up when they say they're going to show up, deliver what they say they're going to deliver, it's incredible. It's awesome, right? And so, like, it's just a weird excuse to be like, yeah, but, you know, that's like, oh, there's nobody out there for me. Like, yeah, there's billions of people in this world. It's the same argument. There's millions of video editors. Trust me, you can find one on your budget. I guarantee it. So that's my whole soapbox with AI stuff, is just like, yes, it's good. That's about it. It can be good. But what's great is doing none of it and just delegating it and getting your time back, you know?
Yeah, delegating it is good. I will say too, the clips on Opus, people are kind of wise to that, to the formatting, to change that up just a little bit. And
Good.
the clips that you'll be able to get from human beings just have better, you know, you have access like animation, like overlays that just don't typically get offered on Opus unless you're like really in Opus, paying money on Opus.
Yes.
So yeah, that's really the big thing, is that, like, look, everybody's on their own journey in determining, like, do I want to do this? Do I want to be on video? Is this like do I want to do this exotic marketing thing? Is this fun to me? Is this interesting? Is it worthwhile? So I think that it's cool that AI is able to give people like a bridge that they can walk over to check it out and say, like, I can sort of create something and see what it's like and see if I get a good reaction from it, and B, I can do that without like a lot of commitment.
Yeah.
You know?
There's
going to be some people that go, well, I can just do it with this, and honestly, I think that's fine. I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
Just similar to where somebody would be like, well, this guy could do it for me for cheaper, and I think, you know what, that's cool. I think you know that you should do that and figure out figure where you fall on that in terms of like the quality, is it delivered right, all that stuff. I think with anything in life, right? So I think that's all part of it. I think AI, my point is that AI makes it a lot easier for people to just sort of like take a quick peek and to see like what is around the corner for that, and they're not going to have to set up a team and then be like, oh my god, I don't want to do this, but I've got like all these guys, or maybe I paid a little bit more money than I want to, you know, because that can kind of suck people in a little bit. So I think that's cool, but you're right, it's not a place that I would want to stay forever, because I do think even with all the assistance that
or have it be your only strategy to, right?
It just wears you down.
Yes.
And I think like any time that it's fine in the beginning, you know, to be wearing a lot of different hats and to sort of be obsessed, right? And to have a little bit of an unhealthy relationship with whatever you're
get
starting.
in there. Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, like eventually I'm totally with you where it's a lot better to just have it even be like, I recorded it, they just go in and they get the recording, they download it, and then they just send it to me. Even those little steps of going on Descript begin to weigh on you after a while, but maybe they don't, you know? So that's the other thing. Just try it out.
Yeah, and true. Try
There's
it.
some great tools out
It's not
there,
that I don't use it.
yeah.
I use our Opus account. Like, I use it for stuff
for
all
sure,
the time.
for sure,
Like, if
yeah.
I record a short and it's not a long episode, and I want it and I want to post it tomorrow, I don't have time to send it to the editor.
Oh, these are all great to have.
So
we're saying if you're using those solely if you're using Descript to do your audio and your video editing and Opus for all your clips, it's fine. I just don't love that as a permanent setup.
Or your only setup.
But having it, I think is great. Similar to CapCut too. Like CapCut's been like a revelation for me. If we have one of our editors that's added something that it would just be easier for me to just chop it out, I can do that right in CapCut. And that's great to have, but like I'm not in CapCut every day, like editing stuff, that would make me insane.
Yes,
Similar like Descript.
No, they're tools. Tools.
So it's great to have around, and I think they're really awesome. They really are. And it is cool.
Versus DaVinci Resolve and Premiere.
For sure,
and
yeah.
all the Final Cut.
And there's some hardware that like can't even like handle like
Yeah.
DaVinci Resolve. It's not even like so much like, oh, I don't want to pay $200.
No, dude, the thing takes up 30 gigs. Every single project takes up another 10 to 20.
Yeah,
It's
so
like
There's like a lot of obnoxious barriers to entry that have kind of been, especially like with Opus and clip making. I think that's really neat where like people can get that stuff out there now if they want to.
Yeah.
They have
Whereas
access to
before
that
it
now.
wasn't nothing. It wasn't. I remember using. I would use anything to capture my videos, like in 2019, 2018. Like
Anything
I had to make. There was
outside of
none
doing
of
them
this
by
didn't
hand.
exist, dude. I mean, I did all the editing for so many years, and I had to find like weird apps, and CapCut was one of the early ones.
CapCut was one of the early
But then
ones.
they had the logo, so you would get really good at clipping out the logo. You would shoot it wider, so then you would and clip it, and then caption it, and then put it back in, and then zoom in, and then clip out the watermark. Like that was life. Like I spent hundreds of hours of my life cutting videos.
Like I said, man, it's a journey. That can be
It's
fun
cool.
in the beginning.
I like where we're at now. I like that these are possible, but I say, really as a supplement and as a way to like, I just got to get this done. Okay, cool. Hop in, use AI.
That's what I love it for. Yeah.
It's awesome. So, love it. So we got 3 great ways to save money with your content. We got 2 more. These ones are super quick and super easy.
Yeah.
The good thing is with this next hack is that you mostly maintain most of the quality. But this is one that, as a diehard audio guy, I'm like, no, like don't do it. But with the ability of these apps now, you could get audio pretty good. Anyway, I'm burying the lead.